Hi, this week I'm going to talk about how the location of your property affects property value. Now you may have heard the age-old expression, location, 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 okay? At the end of the day, this is super important, okay? Sometimes people like to deviate, especially over the last couple of months when the market was so hot. It was kind of forgotten about a little bit, but right now that we're going to start to see a more balanced market, location, location, location is going to become imperative again, okay? What this means is that the location of your property ultimately is going to play a major role in the value of your property, okay? And there's many reasons for this. Primarily, people typically consider two or three most important factors. Firstly, it's where is the home in relation to where they work? Because that's going to be their daily commute, okay? Secondly is if it's a family, what kind of schools are in the area? What schools are their kids going to be going to, okay? So those two things are super impacted by location. Now, finally, what kind of public services does the location offer? What does the neighborhood have? Is it sports teams, parks, pools, fitness centers, etc., that are included as part of the neighborhood, okay? The next thing we have is obviously crime. A lot of families or even non-families are considering, is this a safe neighborhood? Are we going to be comfortable going for walks or even just coming in and out in the evening or during the morning? So all of these things are impacted by location, and that's why it plays such a large role in property value, okay? Now, things that are deterrents in property value. If you're close to the train tracks, if you can hear the train passing at all times and it maybe even shakes your home, this is going to play a negative role in terms of property value. If you're underneath the flight path of an airport, well, if you're going to hear the airplanes every single time you're sitting outside, this is going to play a role. If your backyard is directly onto a highway, you're going to get noise pollution from that as well, okay? So it's what causes noise pollution, what causes a lot of traffic, what causes potentially a cemetery, just an eyesore people don't want to look at. All of these things are going to impact your property value, and to what extent is really going to come down to a case-by-case situation. But location is a huge variable in terms of your property value. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.